So I got the gimbal set up this time. So we rotational bitch, 3-axis sun. That way you don't have to worry about the fucking shaking anymore. Just a quick update. I'm in my 240 at the moment, parked outside of work. I picked up this huge box here. Is a Graphtexy 6000 vinyl cutter. I'm going to use it for stickers and whatnot. I can use it for window tint and like heat transfer vinyl for t-shirts and shit. But at the moment, my only plans are for stickers. I'm going to look into doing the tinting, but to be honest, I don't see that being very profitable for me. As far as stickers go, I plan on just popping this bad boy out at car meets and shit. My plan is to have my girlfriend's TC or my 240 have a converter in it so I can just plug things in. I have to look up what that does to the battery and what kind of battery upgrades you need and shit. But once I have all that information, I'm going to set all that up in either the 240 or the TC. I have a Corolla as well that's really shitty, so I might do it out of that, although that's extremely small. And my plan is to just bust that out at car meets and do custom stickers on the fly and make some money. That would be nice. And I see a lot of people charging extremely large prices, and I know how much the vinyl costs because that's what I sell for a job, as well as other machines too. But I know how much the vinyl costs, I know how much the machine costs, so I see all these people charging exorbitant amount for stickers, and I know I can keep up with costs and make a lot of money and charge a lot less than other people. So that's my plan. It's basically just undercut everybody, which is everyone's plan until that doesn't work out. So that's my current plan anyways. At the moment, things I've added to my car since I last talked to you was the Broadway. I had one on here when it came with it, but my friend broke it, so I just grabbed this new one from LA Road Rage, which is a store at the Lakewood Mall in Southern California. If you go there, the service is bad and the prices are dumb, but they got cool shit. Just want to update you, tell you about the cutter I got, this big ass box I got to lug to LA right now. I have a, I probably shouldn't show you that because it has the address. I have a 53 minute drive ahead of me, and then I get to drive from Los Angeles to Riverside, which, let me just pull this up real quick, is a, so let's see, you see that red dot there on the phone? That's Los Angeles. See that star over there in Riverside at the bottom right? That's where I'm gonna be headed. So I got about a 2.5 hour drive ahead of me just to pick up an stock exhaust that I'm paying too much for, just so I can have a stock exhaust, even though I know I'm not gonna do smog legally, even though I also know I'm just gonna pay my ref ticket and not get it done right. I still don't know why I'm buying the exhaust. I guess it's just in case I have to do smog for backup. Really, I'd just rather have it in case I need it because I don't want to lose my 240. I'd rather spend $80 to have a stock part that I could sell with the car in the future and part out all my good parts than not spend that and get the car taken away because I don't have money at the time or something like that. So that's just my general thoughts on it. And then today, after I do that, I'm just going to go, smoke with some friends in Riverside and chill, hang out. Maybe slide a little bit. None of my friends there actually drive though, so it's just me. If you're in Southern California and you see these videos and you know of good places to practice where cops aren't going to mess with you, and when I say cops aren't going to mess with you, I mean it's a place that's not technically illegal to practice at, like a parking lot. I know of a place where there's an airplane strip that's not used anymore, actually at the Great Orange Park in Orange. Nobody's ever there, and I've gone a couple times and just done a couple runs up and down and gone up to like 120, not the 240 of course. This shit would blow up, but I've gotten to like 120 on that shit and no one's ever fucked with me. I've never tried drifting, and there are businesses nearby, but I'm down to check that out if anyone wants to go with me. And then in Riverside I know of the track, but that's $15 every time you want to fucking go. And then that's pretty much it. I don't know any places in LA, any places in Southern California. If you know of a good place, please let me know. I want to practice. Every time I try and practice on the streets, I don't practice on the streets. I practice on parking lots just because I feel like practicing the streets is stupid until I know I have it down and there's no people around and shit. I'm not going to hurt anybody. Basically, I practice in parking lots and shit, but I don't feel like that's really good enough, especially when I'm practicing alone. I don't feel like I have feedback. I don't feel like I have people watching me to tell me my mistakes. So that would be nice. And then, so if you got those places, just hit me up. So that's it for me. it's Jason. Peace out. Have a good one, and be good, people. Don't be assholes. Own a 240.